What's going on, you guys? Salute to everybody in the building. Hit that like button as you come on in. We gonna talk some boxing. We are going to talk some boxing. We got some details as to what's going on with this rematch thing with Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. Terence Crawford said some pretty interesting things in regards to his resume and Errol Spence. Errol Spence. But we're gonna wait till some more people get up in here, man. Hit that like button to come on in, man. Salute to everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. I'm glad we didn't do the fans' perspective of Canelo Charlo. Salute to Bud Go Stop Spence. I see you in the building early. I'm glad we didn't do the fans' perspective of Canelo and Charlo because that fight has literally no buzz at all. No buzz. And I think this is showing us where Canelo's star power is currently. And really, Jamel Charlo, I mean, he's not even really like a name at all, it seems. Salute to everybody in the building, man. Fight week. What's up, Sonny Cheap? I seen it been a Swift 718. What's good? Yes, man. Not sure how long this stream is going to be, but I want to talk about something from TBC. Hold on, let me get this set up here. Errol Spence fans been MIA, bro. They used to come to these platforms and really, state their cases, and they just been gone, bro. It's almost not even fun no more. It's almost not even fun no more, man. What's up, Cerebral? I see you in the building. Man, it's not even fun no more, man. Where they at, man? Where Jay Cooley, Mike Jones, Floyd, McClendon, Sean T, LT? I mean, where these dudes at, bro? Where they be? Where they at, man? No, nothing for weeks now. No, nothing, bro. No, nothing. They gone, y'all. All hope is lost. All hope is lost. And now all you see is snack program. Snack program and Jerron Boots Ennis. What's going on, fam? Shadow Walker, salute, man. Thanks. You said loyal to Spence was the worst. Loyal to the game being MIA, bro. He's gone, man. Man. But we gotta look at it like this too, y'all. Outside of the big platforms like Fanon and Ego and all those guys, man, a lot of these other dudes, bro, and dudes that was just in the community in general, they just don't know what to do. You got to think this was like 5 or 6 years that fans was going back and forth, and they truly believed that Terence Crawford was chinny. They truly believed that he wasn't as good as what everybody was saying. They really thought that his opposition was weak. These guys were bums. They really believe that. So you got to understand that these guys are sick. The only hardcore Spence guy that's still lingering around is my boy B House Promotions. He's still out here. B House Promotions still around. He out here doing his thing, right? But everybody else, bro, I can't find him. I haven't saw him. I haven't seen the OG Sean T since he had to, pay his debts, right? And that was like, what, a week after the fight or something like that? And I haven't seen OG Sean T since. But Crawford said, look how easily I beat Spence. Look how easily I beat Spence. Y'all was talking all that for years. Hold on, let me get it on the screen. Let me get this stuff on the screen, man. Salute to everybody, but hit that like button for your boy, man. They begging us to stop. They begging y'all to stop. Y'all are brutal out here. They begging y'all to stop, man. Y'all will not stop. They been waved that white flag. Y'all will not stop. But Terence Crawford says this of regards to Spence fans. If you look at my fight with Errol Spence and how easy I defeated Errol Spence compared to all these guys on, quote, my resume that they were calling bums, that should tell them something right there. The guys you were calling bums put up a better fight than your favorite fighter. And yeah, it was from the @Real Travis Hartman show. So yeah, go check him out. You know, he got an interview with Bud Crawford. But yeah, this is something that I've been saying for years, you guys. You know, who's to say those guys are really bums? Just because Sean and Keith and Danny and all those guys fought each other don't make them better than the guys that Crawford had to deal with. I mean, you got to question it. How the hell did Jeff Horn put up such a fight against Manny Pacquiao, but damn, Keith Thurman damn near lost the fight? He lost the fight. But he's supposed to be one of the. Come on, how did that happen? That wasn't even supposed to happen. Who's really the best? Call it. This is why Mean Machine came out a week ago saying the same thing. Like, yeah, man, y'all shitting on guys like me, man. I worked my ass off in that fight. I tried my best to beat that dude, and they just called me a bum. I got shitted on. I was a nobody, a bum. You got to think as a man how that probably feel to these dudes that put up them spirited efforts against a guy like Crawford just for the society and the public to call them bums and nobodies, bro. Just for the world to call them bums and nobodies. And they did better than the somebody, Errol Spence Jr., who looked like a nobody in there. So, yeah, guys like Mean Machine is smiling. Guys like Gamboa, yeah. Beltran. Postal, who survived Crawford. Victor Postal. Fans shit on that guy like he ain't even a good fighter, bro. He passed his prime now. He got a lot of things going on. But Postal, Crawford fought a certain way against Victor Postal that we never seen Crawford use ever since, bro. What are we talking about here? You never heard your boy Bushido call those dudes bums, bro. Because I understand that when you're a fighter that's not popular and nobody's going to give you a chance, your back is against the wall, you got nothing to lose, sometimes those guys are the most dangerous opponents. A fighter with nothing to lose, a fighter where nobody believes he has a chance. And you must believe that a lot of those dudes that was fighting Crawford, that knew they was fighting Crawford, prepared their very best, probably more so than any other fight. Sean Porter was in the mountains training like Ryu from Street Fighter to prepare for this dude, bro. Derek James and Errol Spence and all of them fell for the hype. They fell for the okie doke. They thought Crawford wasn't for real. Then they got their ass beat. What's up, MD Mills? The Goon, salute, bro. What's good? Y'all go subscribe to my boy, The Goon, man. Sean T did pay his debts, bro. Sean T, he definitely paid his best, bro. So, yeah, he's a solid dude, man. The OG Sean T, solid, man. He had to pay a lot of people, man. He spent a lot of money, man. Errol Spence cost him a lot of money, bro. But he'll be all right. He'll be all right. He said, if it ain't about Bud, it ain't important. Bud Crawford the man right now in boxing, bro. And if you pay attention, the guys like Michael Benson and everybody else looks for anything Terence Crawford. Why? Because he's like one of the hottest names in boxing, bro. Fans are interested in Terence Crawford. They really are. The guy from Omaha, Nebraska, who what they used to say back then about him, he didn't talk, he didn't sell. No, this man, everybody want to know about Bud, what Bud doing, what Bud talking about, bro. You said BTFB ain't paid. He ain't paid. See, man, this is why I don't. This is why I don't entertain betting guys on the internet and all this random dudes like that. Nah, bro. I don't know you like that, Jack. I don't know you like that, Jack. You know what I'm saying? It'll be respectable if he paid his debt. As a man, bro. You guys got to understand, man, we ain't in a times where integrity, morals, and honor and respect, all that shit is on the back burner, bro. That's why you don't see your boy Bashir out here betting these dudes and shit. And he said he owed me $700. Jesus Christ, bro. Come on, man. He ain't gonna pay you back, dog. You might as well just charge it to the game, bro. Just charge it to the game, Bud. Bud gonna stop Canal. He ain't gonna pay you back, dog. What's up, Jason Williams? Salute, man. Yeah, man, it's been a minute, man. Y'all smash that like button. Smash the like button, y'all. Look, man. These dudes, they can't find nothing. It's snack program. I mean, look. He said he paid me $500 when Bud stopped Porter. So he did pay you that one time, but he said, "Nah, I can't pay him again. I ain't even got it for real like that. I thought Spence really was gonna win." Come on, man. If you knew boxing for real, bro. If you paid attention to boxing for real, bro. If you look at who's who of boxing was telling you about the matchup, bro, you already knew. You already knew, bro. Easy fight to call, really. But it was such a build up and such a everything behind it. It still was some uncertainty there. But if you knew boxing for real, you knew Crawford was gonna stop Spence. Salute to Swift 718 for the super chat. He says PBC better stack that rematch card with fights fans want in order to make people buy tickets and pay-per-views. First fight was so lopsided, no need for a second. Yeah, man. There's no need for it. And it's not like Spence is out here stating a case, oh, I wasn't there, just to kind of try to sell a second fight. Nah, he ain't saying nothing, bro. He ain't saying nothing. There ain't no strong narratives to really push to kind of catapult a second fight. I mean, it was such a lopsided performance, bro. It really was. And then we heard what Bud had to say, right? For you guys who may not have ever heard. But Bud said that that the contract states that both fighters got to notify that they can't make 147. Then that way it'll be at 154. But as of right now, it's at 147. So really, it's just in the air right now. So that's why I was kind of waiting for Crawford to come out and give details versus Nelson or anybody else for that matter. Yeah, bro. Hey, the goon. They said a ninja from Nebraska. I'm telling you, bro. Look, man. I don't even want to go there, man. I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there, man. But I'm pretty biased when it comes to the Midwest because I feel like we got the best of both worlds. We a little bit of country, but we a little bit city too. So I'm a little bit biased when it comes to that, man. I think the Midwest is the best. The country boys, they strong down there. Y'all Southern boys, y'all strong, but y'all a little stiff, man. Y'all a little stiff. Y'all a little stiff down there, man. And that's why I felt that Crawford was going to beat Spence because he was just too stiff, bro. He was stiff. Something simple as that. Like Crawford seemed like a guy that can just, he could damn near go up in there and he could do all kinds of shit, right? He's a dude that can just do shit because his dynamics of his body lets him be able to do it. He's wiry and shit. Spence is a lot more rigid guy. Similar to the Charlos, they real rigid. Hey, the problem is everyone is killing Bud based on rumors. We still ain't heard no exactly, bro. I think Crawford plays into this stuff now, though. He enjoys this now. He enjoys antagonizing the critics and just gloating and boasting. He really enjoys it now. But 5 years ago, he hated this shit. But now, oh man, he's basking in it. He's basking in it. Bud is basking in glory right now. What's up, Cooking with Serve? I see you in the building. Hold up. But Bud said some other stuff, though. Check this out, man. Spence fans ain't going to show up, so we going to continue. He says, right here. Hold up. Let me get this off the screen. He says, Errol Spence is a great fighter, but there's no comparison. When you compare Errol Spence to Terence Crawford, there's no comparison. I'm already going to the Hall of Fame. If he retire right now, he's not going to the Hall of Fame. End quote. This is what Crawford said in that particular interview with the real Travis Hartman. Man, go check out Travis Hartman. Yeah. And this is strange because this is literally something I thought about randomly, just at work or whatever the case. I just thought, like, man, if Errol Spence, is he a Hall of Famer? Right? Will Errol Spence go to the Hall of Fame? Right? Because in comparison to Terence Crawford, he has a lot more accolades. A lot more. And he's going to the Hall of Fame. Errol Spence was only and I don't want to say it like it's nothing, but he was only, he was a unified champion in one weight class. I mean, does that warrant Hall of Fame worthiness? Does that warrant Hall of Fame worthiness? I mean, Crawford pretty much telling Errol Spence and his fans and supporters, I'm better than this dude. Period. I'm better and I'm already going to the Hall of Fame. There's no rebuts, there's no rebuttals or nothing. There's only snack programs and all this shit. Yeah, y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. No lies detected. Oh, he said BTFB said he called off all bets, so it wasn't a bet. Wow. That's why y'all don't. Hey. All that does, and look, for example, Sean T, the OG, we all know, and he was in the trenches over here, but he showed great character. Why? Because he paid all his debts. He came here. He's like, Shido, I've been trying to reach out to you to get a hold of him so I can pay him. He's paying his debts, bro. But guys like BTFB shows you what type of dude he is, dog. Yeah, it sucks that you got to pay up. That sucks, bro. Yes, I know your favorite fighter lost. He got beaten in an embarrassing way. But you got to pay your debts as a man too, dog. You got to pay your debts as a man, bro. Even if you ain't got it, you go have to pay. Or work out a payment arrangement. Look, dog, I ain't got it like right now. I'll give you half and I'll give you the rest later. All right, cool, bet, man. Just make sure you pay me, dog. Motherfuckers ain't solid like that, bro. You can't be just trusting everybody on the internet like that, bro. You can't just be trusting anybody on the internet. A lot of these dudes ain't real solid dudes like that, bro. Just look at the how they switch up on fighters and shit, bro. Just pay attention to the channels and the guys that just switch up on fighters, dog. Just switch up on the dude. We know who, y'all know who I'm talking about. Guys who like to switch it up all the time and shit. That says a lot about their character, dog. Or maybe they just in it for the money. They just getting a lot of money. Oh, this fighter fan base is getting the bread right now, so let me go ahead and hop on that bandwagon and let's get these donations popping. You said BTFB collects super chats every day while he trolling Bud. He should have used that money to pay up. Yeah, bro. He got the bag for it. Especially if he got, because the guys in the LDBC, they really donate and stuff and do all that shit. Yeah, he had the money to pay his debts, bro. But he's an asshole. He an asshole, bro. And I don't really watch dude, and I don't know too much about dude. I heard some pretty fucked up shit about his personal shit. I'm not gonna go there. But what really showed me about dude, and this was probably a few years ago. This was probably a few years ago, when he was still really building his channel. He was really going in. It was around the Wilder Joshua time when that was going on. And of course, y'all know I'm Team Wilder 100%. Love the Bronze Bomber. But I didn't like the way he was coming at those British dudes. And I know the British dudes, they go stand on their square to fight for their country. They always stand 10 toes down. But I didn't like the way he was getting real crazy with these guys personally, cursing and saying stuff about their wives and all this stuff. That showed me a lot about Buddy. That showed me a lot about Buddy, bro. Who else be out here acting a fool? Southpaw who was funny as hell at first, but nah, bro. And then if you guys notice, right? Even Fred from Barbershop, a lot of those dudes who be out here, something always happens to where they get embarrassed or some controversial shit or some shit pop up or a video of them getting whooped on. There's always some shit, bro. There's always some shit with them dudes, man. Yeah, he never pays his best, bro. If you don't pay your bet, man, and that's really showing upon in a lot of boxing, like dudes will let other dudes know, like, look, man, he don't pay his best, man. That's like damn near taboo. You said all the sports are talking about Crawford. Yeah, Crawford's the man right now, bro. Really, there's nothing to talk about in boxing right now. There's nothing to talk about. But Crawford, whenever his name gets brought up, people are interested. People are interested in Terence Crawford, man. That's good for Bud, man. That's really good for him. I'm happy for the guy. Because we saw how things was playing out for Bud over the years. We actually sat here and pretty much watched his whole career, how it played out. And how it's seemingly working out for him in the end. Ups and downs and shit, Hey, thanks, B Fighter, man. Salute to you, man. You've been holding your boy down for a long time, man. Salute, bro. I just look at things I try not to look at things too emotionally and just look at it logically, bro. Look at it logically. You just a lot of these dudes, man, they're just really agenda based. Like, I'll be honest with you guys. If I felt that Crawford really couldn't beat Spence, I'll be honest and tell you that. But I truly felt, based off what I know over the years and years of me watching fights and being in that stuff myself, I just like this Crawford just all wrong for this dude. He's just all wrong for him. Oh, but he didn't fight nobody. Those guys were bums. Are they bums or they just not popular? And now if you look at Errol Spence in comparison to guys even like Mean Machine or Benavidez Benavidez is sitting there chilling with his Gucci fucking robe on, smiling on his throne, like, yeah, I did better than all those dudes. And they said I had one motherfucking leg, bro. They said I had one leg, bro. I fought my ass off against this dude. This dude is a beast. And I got shitted on. And I did better than all those dudes over there on PBC, bro. Jose Benavidez should be patting himself on the back right now. Salute to Hollow Ninja for the super chat. He says, don't forget, Bushido, our boy, the monster, is coming. Oh, yeah, he's coming, bro. He coming. I don't see nobody really beating him right now. That dude is a monster. What's up, Dolomite? I see you in the building. GQ, salute. Yeah, man. I'm telling you guys, bro. Crawford's already a Hall of Famer. Only thing now they can say is snack program, bro. That's the only thing I can see now from a few guys who's still around. They'll say snack program. Every narrative been debunked. The fight is over. Errol Spence has been routed. He's essentially MIA. And I don't really think they can find a way. I don't think they can really find a way. He said Bud is like the Bruce Lee. He can do anything. Bud is like the Bruce Lee of boxing. He doing flying kicks. He can wrestle and shit. Yeah, man. Bud could do some shit, bro. That's why I say this would be hard for a guy like Spence to beat a guy like that. Crawford could train some karate for a week and damn near be kicking some ass and shit. You know what I'm saying? He's one of them dudes. He's one of those dudes, bro. But I mean, Crawford is enjoying. He's enjoying his time at the top right now because he went through a lot of bullshit. Bud went through a lot of bullshit from the fans, just from wanting to fight too. It's not like he was a disrespectful guy. It's not like he was a guy that was missing weight or doing wrong by the sport. He's about as clean and dominant as a fighter we've seen, y'all. Even more so than Floyd. Even more so than Floyd, bro. Just as about as dominant and as clean as a fighter we've seen. I mean, what really more could you ask for? Other than him getting this big fight with Canelo. But I don't know if Canelo go fight Crawford for real. Canelo probably ain't go fight Bud for real. But he might now, since the WBC is forcing him to fight Benavidez, Charlo, Andre winner. WBC go force that right away. He mad at Canelo right now. So Canelo may say, you know what, Crawford's my way out. I'll go fight Crawford then. Fuck the WBC. But then Crawford would be missing out on an opportunity to be 3-division undisputed, though. He'll be missing out on that shot, too. And I think that's also what he wants. So, yeah, boxing can change at any minute, man. You know, WBC putting pressure on Canelo, so he may end up losing that WBC belt. And if he is to fight Crawford and get past Jamel, hypothetically, we probably won't see a Crawford fight till September. You said Bud wants the belts, not Canelo. Yeah, I think he wants those belts. He wants those belts, bro. Bud wants the belts. Canelo is a consolation prize with the payday. But he wants those belts so he can be remembered in history, bro. He wants to truly be remembered as one of the best. And that's what we've been missing from boxing for a while, bro. Dudes looking for paydays and cashing out. And, you know, we've been missing a fighter that's truly trying to show the world that he's the best. The money go come with it. The money comes with it. That's guaranteed. But to be remembered in history, bro, I think that's everything. Hell, look at Mike Tyson, man. He went broke and everything. And he rich as hell. He probably more rich. Come on. Why? Because of his name and his legacy. He still be able to out here. His name. Yeah, that's why I rock with Bud too, Jason Williams. He was showing the world that he was the best. Yeah, it's about the money and shit too, but that could be, you know, that's their personal shit. But if you're trying to go up to fight 3 weight classes, or even try to go up to face Jamel to become another so yeah. That's a guy that's trying to be remembered in history forever. Like, you go automatically have to say my name when you talk about the boxing greats. That's what Bud is trying to do. He's trying to, you gonna be forced to remember my name. You can't say Roy Jones, Sugar Ray Leonard, Muhammad Ali without saying Terence Crawford. That's what he's trying to do, bro. Hopefully it work out for him. He got some more politics to deal with. It's always the politics you got to contend with in getting some of these big fights. And if let's just say Jamel beats Canelo. Jamel decides to go back down. He gets all his belts. No. WBO supposed to be taking his belt. See, these sanctioned bodies mad at these dudes for making that fight happen. You know, they mad at these dudes for making it happen. So Crawford's shot at becoming a 3-division undisputed may not happen because of politics. And Jamel and Canelo act like they don't really want to fight dude anyway, honestly. Crawford came out and said that he's 180 pounds and 168 ain't too far away, right? 168 ain't too far away, he said. He'd be lifting weights. And then 168 ain't too far away. If he's around at 180 right now, I think he could do 168 against a guy like Canelo. He says, no BS. I want to see how much Bud can accomplish. That's why I don't care for Boots fight. Yeah, man. At a certain point, you want to see how far a guy can go. If you ain't a hater or no shit like that, you want to see how far a guy can go. Especially if he's on to something great. You want to see if he can actually achieve that goal. Me personally, I love to witness greatness. I love to witness greatness. So I want to see if he can obtain that goal, man. That'd be dope to see. That'd be pretty dope to see. If this guy can accomplish his goal, which is a pretty difficult one, but it'd be dope to see if he can do it. You say you don't care to see the Boots fight. Yeah, Boots is, I don't know. I think Boots supposed to be fighting somebody else. I don't know. Boots, I think he's preparing for something. Definitely ain't gonna be Crawford though. Definitely ain't gonna be Crawford. Kumail Moton has something interesting. He said that Boots nice and everything, but he feels that Crawford could beat him. And he said that Boots relies a lot on his athleticism. I would kind of agree on that. Crawford doesn't rely on his athleticism like that. Boots does. You said Boots fighting Greg Hackett. Oh man, y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Terence Crawford. Let's Errol Spence fans know that I whooped your favorite fighter easily. Who is the bums now? Who are the bums now, man? All these dudes for years that they call bums, and Victor Postal wasn't nothing. Oh, the pay-per-view numbers was lacking, and Jeff Horn this. Even though Jeff Horn gave Manny Pacquiao hell. Even though he gave him hell, right? That Jeff Horn, that fight wasn't even supposed to be close. How did that happen? Like, but Crawford got up in there with this same Jeff Horn, a champion version, bigger guy, one of the bigger welterweights, and smoked his ass like a pack of cools. Hold on, you guys. What's up, Damone Daniels? I see you in the building. You ain't lying, bro. He said Bud is the hottest name in boxing. Canelo Chalo. Hey, I'm telling you, bro. And this is why. And when I asked you guys, probably about when we first got this fight with Canelo Chalo, I asked you want to do a fan. Everybody, like it was, and that let me know that fight probably ain't gonna have the same type of buzz, man. It wasn't built up. It kind of came out of nowhere, right? It kind of came out of nowhere. Jamel Charlo isn't necessarily a really true big name in the sport of boxing like that, bro. And for them dudes like him to be trying to high side on Crawford, like he's a bigger name than Crawford, was just asinine to me. Hell, this Canelo Charlo fight should be huge right now. Everybody should be talking about it. But nobody's talking about it, bro. Not even hardcore fans really seem to really care about this fight, bro. It's kind of strange, really. Yeah, nobody really cares. And they're going to definitely begin to ask more about Terence Crawford. Why? Because Bud is the hottest name in boxing. And I've been saying that for about 2 years now. Because even when Bud couldn't get no fights, the hottest topics and the hottest narratives and storylines was about Terence Crawford, bro. When Errol, those spots of inactivity from Spence, and when he was MIA for those months at a time, everybody was talking about Terence Crawford, bro. He said, don't run from Boots. Boots ain't even chasing, bro. Boots ain't even chasing. To be honest, John Boots Ennis would be content with getting a vacated or stripped strap, bro. He don't really care about fighting Crawford for real. That'd be less struggle and hardship for him. That'd be less hardship for him. Boots Ennis is not chasing Bud like that, bro. He is not. He ain't out here talking his shit. He ain't out here on the microphone. He ain't out here doing none of that shit he need to do to get that fight for real. Boots don't really care about fighting Crawford like that. He don't. Yeah, Boots want to get elevated. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I think he want. I don't think he mind getting elevated. I don't think he mind getting elevated, bro. He gets in there with Crawford right now. He gets stopped. He gets stopped. Probably within 7. Terence Crawford just too smart, too good. And he too strong. He's strong too. Crawford wouldn't struggle with a Vila. He wouldn't struggle with a Kukachan. None of that, bro. None of that, bro. You said you heard about, yeah, I heard about that, but I didn't take it seriously that T.O. was trying to petition to fight Crawford for the WBO. I heard about that, but WBO made him super champion. WBO made him super champion already. He didn't even have to defend his belt or nothing. But I guess he got all the juice from Josh Taylor, I guess. Hey, yeah, that's right, Damone. He said Charlo has conceded this fight by his energy. He looks up to Canelo by extra nice, saying he feels pressure all bad. Yeah, man. Too much love and respect and shit, bro. And you got to sell that fight. You got to talk some shit. He didn't do none of that. It's too much respect, bro. Way too much respect. I look up to him and all this shit, man. Get your ass out of here. Get your ass out of here, Jamel. Yeah, T.O. not go fight Bud, bro. T.O. ain't go fight Bud. That's crazy. T.O. looked really good his last fight, but that's against Josh Taylor. Josh Taylor probably passing his prime now anyway. Them UK fighters, no disrespect, they don't have the longevity of they just don't have that longevity like that. They just don't have the longevity like that. But yeah, man, Bud, you know, them guys, you can't fall for the okie doke sometimes, man. Let this just be a learning lesson. That just because a guy may not have, and I always said this, but just because a guy may not have all the names on his resume, right? These familiar names doesn't mean, because sometimes those names could just be just a name, bro. That name could just be just a name sometimes. And it's sometimes that guy you never heard of damn near put up a better fight than that name, bro. As we saw with Errol, Spence, and versus some of Terence Crawford's other past opponents. Yeah, kissing Canelo butt definitely ain't gonna make it go easy on him, bro. Yep, that's right. Cooker was served. He said BTFB said Devin more popular than Bud. He was serious. I believe he was serious. He's a real hater, dog. That's a real hater right there. Devin is definitely not more popular than Terence Crawford, bro. Are you serious? Devin definitely not more popular than Crawford. Devin got some popularity, but he ain't more popular than Bud. Just look, man. All you gotta do is do the hashtag and put that fighter's name, bro, and see how many videos out there of that particular fighter with that name, bro. Crawford's up there. Crawford's up there. Tank's up there. Wilder's up there. Fury's up there. When you put hashtag and put that fighter's name, it'll show you some numbers. Salute to Swift for another super chat to stream sponsor. He says all Boots got to do is petition the IBF. All he had to do before was petition WBO. After Virgil went WBA route and made Boots number 1. Boots chose IBF. Yeah, he did, man. That's what happened, bro. That's what happened, bro. I mean, I think Boots will be all right with getting elevated, man. I really do. He said Boots would do better than Errol for sure. Oh yeah, he would definitely, bro. He would. He definitely would grind hard. He definitely would do better than Errol. I mean, God, woof, that was terrible. That was terrible. But see, Errol Spence was able to get away with that same style against a lot of other dudes who was just standing still. A lot of dudes who weren't counter punchers. And this is why Bernie the boxer, came out and said, man, Errol Spence was manufactured, bro. That might be a little bit of a black pill, but it could be a little bit of the truth. He wasn't in there with many counter punchers. He didn't fight many southpaws. He didn't fight too many speedy fighters. He ain't been in there with too many crafty guys. And then when he got in there with a guy that's pretty much all that in one, he got fucking decimated. Now, Boots definitely knows what he got to do, bro. Boots ain't putting no pressure on Crawford at all. He ain't putting no pressure. He right there. All you got to do is start banging on that damn door. He ain't going to do it, bro. He's too scared. That pit bull will come out. That werewolf might open the door. The fisherman might come out with a net. The dark fisherman go come out with that net and just throw it on his ass and snatch him up and pull him in the house and close the door and lock it and throw him in the basement. So yeah, Boots ain't banging on that door like that. That dark fisherman behind there with that hook in his hand. What's up, D Nice? I see you in the building. Salute, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. Terence Bud Crawford letting people know that he's going to the Hall of Fame and Errol Spence is not. Terence Bud Crawford is letting everybody know who's really the bums. Because I beat your favorite fighter easily. Favorite fighter easily. I mean, what videos could they come out with in response to that? What videos could they come out with to rally up the troops to rebut that, bro? They can't. There's literally nothing they can do. Literally nothing they can do, bro. Like I said, man, you put Ugas in there with like a postal, what will happen? Prime Postal versus Ugas. The Ugas we saw against Manny. Or even Porter. Who wins? Right? The Benavidez that fought Crawford. Not the one that fought Danny. The one that fought Crawford. Versus who? Danny at 147. Who didn't do nothing really at 147. Who wins? I don't know. I don't know, bro. But I do know that when Terence Crawford got up in there with Errol Spence Jr., that was a lopsided beatdown. And Errol Spence looked at worse than any other previous opponent that Terence Crawford had. Ironically. He looked at worse than anybody else, bro. Hey, he sold all those shirts, PM. Bro. Come on. Imagine being a fan that bought them shirts and shit, and then you can't even rock that shit no more. Paying $70 for that t-shirt, you can't even rock it no more, bro. He said Averesian beats Ugas. I think so. I think so, man. I be seeing Ugas getting what, man? Y'all know I like Ugas, man. He's a really, really nice guy. Very confused and aloof, but really, really nice guy. And I be seeing him getting his ass kicked by everybody, bro. I know it'd be sparring. I know it'd be sparring, you know, but he be getting whooped by all kinds of fighters, dog. Just be looking bad. You know what I'm saying? I think Averesian could have beat Ugas too. Averesian is a puncher. Spence ain't even fought too many punchers, bro. And what's really dangerous is a punch. Not only is a puncher dangerous, but a guy that's a really relatively unknown fighter that's a puncher with nothing to lose. That's pretty dangerous. He said, I got to investigate to find out these guys, OG, Sean T, LT, loyal to the game. Yeah, Sean T, man, we haven't seen him, man. Sean T paid his debts, though, so he's solid, bro. LT, I don't know, man. I'm questioning LT. Is he really a boxer fan, man? I thought LT was 10 toes down with boxing, not just Spence, man. I'm questioning it. And loyal to the game, man, same thing, bro. All three of these guys was around after the fight. but we haven't seen him really in like about damn near a month and a half now, honestly. Oh, you heard Ugas speaking English. Oh, I gotta hear this. I gotta hear this. He should have been learning English, bro. I don't know why these Cuban boys come over here, especially these Afro Cubans, come over here and don't know no English, bro. I don't know why they do that. Edis Landy Lara for years, and I heard he could speak English, but he just like, come on, man, they got to get together. Like, what's his name? I think Andy Cruz is really working on his English though. He's smart. Yeah, Sean T, the OG man, he's solid, bro. Sean T got the bag too to pay everybody too, though. A lot of these guys on here don't got the bag to be paying all these debts. These bets they be making, dog. They just be taking a gamble. A lot of them dudes probably didn't even have the money like that. They got bills to pay, child support, all types of shit. They probably didn't really have it like that, but they was taking a gamble. And they really thought Spence was going to beat Crawford. I can't believe they thought he was going to win. People thought I was crazy. Of course, you guys already know what's up, but a lot of people thought I was crazy, saying Crawford was going to stop that guy. I'm like, man, he going to stop that dude. Why? How is he going to stop him? Why? That's what Terence Crawford does. That's why. He stops everybody. He's a master finisher. Yeah, Canelo's really good at speaking English now. He's good, man. You do more interviews that way. You didn't get paid from who? Sean T? Damn. We gonna have to. I'm gonna have to reach out to the OG, man. He probably. I don't want to. I don't know, man. I know Sean T paid his debts though, to a lot of people. Not to mention he spent a shit ton of money going to that fight. You had to have money just to really even go to that fight, bro. And he had it. And he also had to pay Errol Spence owed Sean T a lot of money, bro. He owed the OG Sean T money, man. He owed the OG a lot of money. But y'all got to my $250 bet. Damn. He probably had to owe so many people, Damone, that he forgot, bro. I know Sean T will pay his debts though, bro. When he come back around, I'm gonna definitely mention it for sure. Damn, I don't know, man. But this is just the aftermath of the ongoing saga that we've been part of. It was fun. It was really fun, and now we got to build up the next one. You said Josh Taylor dropped Ugas when he was in his prime. Damn. So that's what I'm saying, bro. Ugas, we seen him lose against Amir Imam. That was a good fight, though. They was banging. Ugas has his ups and downs, man. He had his ups and downs, but he was still able to, pull through and really do well for himself. So Ugas is, at the end of the day, Ugas is winning in life, bro. He's doing really good. I ain't really got too much bad to say about Ugas other than the fact that he let up off the gas against Errol Spence, I believe. I feel like he really took it easy on Spence a little bit too much. I feel like he just let up off the gas, man, because the Ugas that fought Manny was a monster in that fight. The tenacity and the urgency to win was there, but when against Spence, it was almost like he was just, I don't know, bro. You said we could double down on the rematch. Yeah, man. If the rematch happens, we can do this again. Hopefully the guys resurface. They come out with a better game plan, a better approach to the battle this time. They got beat bad. I mean, they got beat real bad. And a lot of them really, really thought Bud. A lot of them really, really thought Bud wasn't just wasn't going to be able to deal with Spence due to the size and everything else. Due to the size difference and everything else. So yeah, man. Bud Crawford out here, man, the hottest name in boxing. And he said Ugas and Barrios both see. That's what's good. I don't know, man. I think Barrios probably gonna win, y'all. Mario looked really good his last fight against Santiago. He did. He looked stronger. He looked better under Manny Robles, right? Is that Manny Robles or was that what's that? No, that wasn't Manny Robles. I forgot the trainer name, but either way, he looks a lot better with this trainer than he did with Virgil Hunter. The Mexican trainer for him, I forgot the guy's name, man. He be training guys. I've got this guy's name now. But Barrios looked good under that dude, man. He looked stronger. He looked better. I like Barrios, man. He a warrior to me. I think he might beat Ugas, man. I think Ugas too Hollywood. He's too rich now. Yeah, see, D Nice said he got Barrios. Yeah, I think Barrios gonna win, man. You know, Tank Davis got off on Barrios because Barrios was weight drained. He was weight drained, bro. If Errol Spence was really weight drained, he would have got stopped. Like the referee, Errol Spence was getting up and shit. Errol Spence would have fought till he got knocked out cold. The weight none was no issue for him in that fight. Nah, it wasn't no issue for him. But Barrios, he was weight drained and he had a rehydration clause on him against Tank, bro. He did. He had a rehydration clause on him. And they knew Barrios was having a hard time making that weight. Barrios been ready to move up. Yeah, Ugas did beat Porter, though. That's what I said. Ugas fights really good in spots, man. Like certain fights he show up, and other fights he don't. And that's hard to do, to be so dominant and consistent each night out, bro. And that's why you got to take your head off to guys like Floyd Mayweather and Crawford, who, in my opinion, never put up nothing less than a B level performance, bro. Even on their worst nights, like it was a really good performance and shit like that. You got Ugas beating Barrios? I don't know, man. Barrios fought more recently. Barrios looked better in his last fight. Of course, it was against Santiago, but shit, Adrian Broner struggled against the same Giovanni Santiago. I don't know, man. If Barrios, I don't know. I don't know, man. Ugas is older. Been through it. He's a pretty docile guy. I don't know, man. We go see it. I think it's a good matchup, though, for sure. I'm definitely gonna be tuning in. I like both fighters, so I'm gonna tune in. It's a good matchup. I think Barrios might get him, though. Yeah, you can count on how many times Floyd Crawford. Yeah, you can literally, bro, and it stands out. It stands out because that's the only times. It's not like it was like every other fight and you damn near forget how many times he get rocked. Nah. There's only 2 times, and those are 2 moments that stand out. You said Spence was in good shape. Yeah, he was in good shape. They wasn't saying none of that stuff prior to the fight, bro. Then after the fight, oh, he was weight drained. Nah, man, shut up. Errol Spence kept getting his ass up, bro. He kept getting up. He kept swinging. He went out swinging. Hell, he looked at the referee like, damn, why you stopping the fight? Spence was going to fight to his very last breath, bro. If he was really that drained like that, he would have been the first or second knockdown probably would have just, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a good fight, man. Ugas Barrios. It's a good matchup. Oh, speaking of that, Damone, Ugas said he was supposed to be fighting Thurman. That's what Dennis Ugas said. Dennis Ugas stated that he was literally supposed to be fighting Thurman. Then out of nowhere, he don't even know what happened. So Keith Thurman, man, and I'm gonna get on Keith real quick because he's God damn Keith. Oh boy, Keith Thurman, boy, have the mighty have fallen from grace, boy. Now his most recent, of course, we heard what he had to say about Bud, saying that Crawford didn't beat a champion and all this shit. But now he's entertaining Clarissa Shields once again. Oh, you ain't never seen footwork like mine and all this shit. Like, man, Keith Thurman he's supposed to be fighting Ugas right now. Keith Thurman and Dennis Ugas is supposed to be fighting, not Mario Barrios. Not Mario Barrios, but Mario Barrios will fight anybody. So the Aztec Warrior always gets love over here from me. But Keith Thurman, nah, bro. You supposed to be in there with Ugas. That's a great matchup. Y'all both fought Manny. He beat Manny. You didn't beat Manny. Man, that's a good fight. Y'all both been off for some time. I mean, bro. Ugas and Thurman was supposed to be the fight. But nah, bro. Keith Thurman, he's looking at Clarissa Shields and trying to slither his way into a payday with Crawford. Nah, bro, sit your ass down, dude. Sit your ass down, bro. Because you ain't even been out here. Talking about, oh, Crawford didn't want to give me a tune-up. He ain't got to give you shit. He definitely ain't got to give you nothing. Oh, he didn't want to give me a tune-up. Shut up. Because Errol Spence, he didn't even take no fucking tune-up. He hopped right in there like a gangster. And you talking about some punk-ass tune-up. That's just as soft as that shit the NBA got right now. What's that? Load. What's that? Load management? That's some of the most pussy shit I ever heard in my life. Every time I hear that, I get pissed off. Growing up in the 90s, watching them players play hard like that. And you got dudes talking about some load management, sitting out and shit. Man, if you don't get your bitch ass up, the fuck? This is what you signed up for, bro. Entertaining Clarissa Shields and all this shit. You supposed to be in there with Ugas, dude. You supposed to be fighting your Dennis Ugas. And now you're going to be sitting out for another 2 years. Keith Thurman is probably the most irrelevant. He's going to be forgotten. He's going to be forgotten. And I like Keith Thurman, bro, but nah, dog. You were supposed to be fighting your Dennis Ugas. Not Mario Barrios. That was supposed to be you. What you doing? You ain't going to fight Jerron? You're not going to fight him? So what else you gonna do? Oh, well, Clarissa Shields and her footwork, she ain't seen nothing like that. I'll just fight her one. Man, don't get your ass up out of here. Then you got Danny. Oh well, we got history. Man, shut up. Shut up. Because I remember when Angel called Crawford a nappy-headed ninja, and y'all was asking for $10 million fucking dollars. Didn't even want to entertain the idea. Nobody wants WB no belt and all this shit, man. Man, if y'all get y'all asses up out of here, bro. They want to give me a tune-up. Man, if you don't get your ass in this motherfucking ring, talking about some fucking tune-up. Keith Thurman, yeah, I'm glad he's not the guy in a driver's seat of boxing right now. Thank God. Thank God that we got a real one in the driver's seat of boxing right now, like Terence Crawford, bro. Fuck. Get these fucking divas out of here, bro. Get these dudes up out of here, bro. God, I'm so glad that them dudes ain't holding these belts and holding all the cards and leverage. Now, I'm so glad. All these spots and inactivity, don't even see these dudes. Don't even see these dudes for years at a time. Don't even try to fight anybody. Crawford was able to get a fight with Avid Region. He was a free agent on an obscene platform called BLK Prime. He was still able, they was willing to pay him $10 million to make that fight happen. Bro, are you kidding me? Who's really the draw in the sport? Who's really the hottest commodity in the sport, bro? Them dudes still trying to act like they got more popularity points than Crawford. Man, he's trumping them dudes. Only way those dudes get buzz if they mention him. If they mention him, how I know? Because I do videos. I could talk about Danny. People may or may not even want to be interested. I could talk about Keith. People may or may not be interested. But if they talk about Crawford, people are interested. Crawford, like he said, y'all should fight each other again. Yeah, go do that shit again. Yeah. Because out of all you dudes, only Porter and Spence was the solid ones. For real, for real. Porter was willing to come across the street and make something happen. Errol Spence let me in through the PBC back door, Fortress. When Al Heyman and everybody else told me not to even take the fucking fight, I said, nah, I'm taking the fight. Why? Because I'm a fucking G and this is what I signed up for. The time for running is over. I'm standing my ground. I'm letting this dude in through the back door. We go get it on. But Keith Thurman and all them other dudes, oh man, he ain't fought no, man, come on. Keith not even an active fighter. He's inactive, bro. He's a commentator now or some shit. And I like Keith Thurman, man. But I had to go in on him. Talking about he didn't give me no tune-up. Man, he ain't got to give you nothing, bro. He didn't have to he had a belt, and y'all still didn't want to fight him. Tried to high side on dude like he wasn't the man, like he wasn't that guy. He had to force his way through. And now he's sitting at the top, and now you looking up at him now. And that's why you got to do right by people, bro. Because you never know when that guy that just coming in, he might be your boss one day. And they go remember how you treated them. And they may or may not act upon it in a negative or positive way. And in this case right here, Crawford's laughing at you like, aha, nanny, boo, boo. I'm not doing shit for you. Because he remembered everything they said and did. And now he's in position now. Now he got the juice. He's Omar Epps after he pulled up over his hoodie and dude told him he got the juice. And then he walked away. That's Crawford right now. What's up, Dragon Leg? I see you in the building. That's Bud right now, bro. He got the juice. And so now Keith Thurman was salty because Bud told him, huh, you ain't getting nothing. Oh, well, then you didn't fight a real champion. Keith Thurman was really hurt. You could tell he was hurt by that. But it's his own fault, bro. Keith One-Time Thurman is a great guy for the sport of boxing. Great for the sport, but he don't want to fight. He don't want to fight. So now you don't deserve a fight with Crawford, bro. Now I'm not even one of those dudes that say, well, nah, but you don't need that fight. You need to go fight Ugis or somebody or Boots. What's up, T.Y. Boogie? Yeah, salute this Porter and Spence, bro. The in-shape street fighter. He was the first PBC fighter to go over there. Porter was always the first. He's the Marine of the PBC. He's always on the front lines going first. Mr. First, Sean Porter, man. He's always doing it first. Hell, Porter put up a better fight than Spence did. Right? Sean Porter put up a better fight than Spence, y'all. It looked like Bud was somewhat carrying Porter too, but he put up a better fight than Spence. It just goes to show you that styles make fights. And it seems like Terence Crawford has a style that could adapt to any style. That's what it looks like. It looks like Bud's style could adapt to any style. And I think a style like Canelo Alvarez would be really easy for Crawford. That style be easy for Crawford. A style like Boots and his fight be a lot more difficult. Hell, even Porter's style, coming at you, awkward, random punching, trying to probably a little tougher than Canelo, bro, stylistically. Yeah, he looked like he was about to cry, Damone. That I told you that hurt his feelings. That really hurt. He didn't expect that from Crawford. But something probably triggered Crawford. He probably thought back on it like, nah, man, hell nah, man. I remember what y'all was doing, bro. Y'all tried to really block me out and shit, man. Freeze me out. All I wanted to do was fight, man. This is what we signed up for. What's up with it? Oh, man, nah, man, you ain't do nothing. You on the wrong side of the street. That's what they get, bro. What's up, W. Blake? Oh, yeah, Sean is his boy, man. They be hanging out and everything. Yeah, Sean Bud boy for real. Boxing, they kind of forced that fight. But Crawford didn't even really want to fight Porter for real. They kind of forced that fight. They forced it. But yeah, man, that's the That's the latest with Bud, man. Bud name is always gonna be in the mix, man. As long as he's an active fighter, man. He's the hottest name in boxing. There's not too much going on right now, man. And it's crazy because it's fight week. You know, you know when it's a big fight, you could feel it. It's like electrifying, like some WWE shit back in the day. You know what I'm saying? But you don't feel that for this Canelo Charlo fight, bro. I don't feel it. Y'all don't seem to care about it. People on other social media platforms, nobody's really talking about this fight, bro. It's kind of crazy, but it's fight week this week, and everybody's still more interested in what Terence Crawford has to say and do. But this is what boxing. But see, the Spence Crawford fight, Crawford Spence fight was something that was built up in for years. For years. And these other fighters need to take notes that if we plan on fighting a particular guy, like for example, Shakur Devin, well, they got to continue doing what they're doing, building it up. And then eventually when they fight, it'll be similar to this. To where we can have a fan's perspective, to where we got two sides and they really got a case for their guy winning against another guy. You got to build it up. And this is what didn't happen for Canelo Charlo. It was no build-up. It was literally, nobody asked for it. It literally came out of nowhere. It's an intriguing matchup, but it kind of came out of nowhere. It was no build-up for it. So fans don't really know how to even feel about it. And then when Jamel coming out saying, I look up to him, I love him, and all this other weird stuff he's saying, fans ain't like, yeah, Bud the face of boxing. He said, B House Promotion. See, look, the only Spence fan that shows still around is B House Promotion. I told you guys earlier, man. Salute to my boy B House Promotions in the building. He said, salute shit out 54 on the way. Big fish. Look at that. He's still holding it down. B House Promotions still holding the big fish down, man. You got to respect that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of dudes ain't showing up, B House. A lot of dudes MIA, bro. They not, but B House are holding his boy down. I respect that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? 54 on the way. He still holding it down. That's that spirit. And we that never give up spirit. Yeah, 54 on the way. I respect that, bro. Because a lot of them other dudes, man, they can't show. They can't show, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, look, Errol Spence got to send that voucher in saying that he can't make 147 no more, man. He said, I know they jumped ship. Yeah, they jumped ship quick, bro. They jumped ship quick, man. But see, that shows character, what type of dudes you dealing with when people jump ship and shit like that. But B House Promotions, he's still 10 toes down. He's 10 toes down, bro. You got to respect it. But man, look, man. We go see, man. I think they should fight at 54. Me personally, I think if Crawford plans on moving up and if he's 180 pounds right now, it'll be easier to cut to 154 versus cutting all the way down to 147. So I think they should fight at 54. And just continue finish this saga. And that's what it is, man. Give Errol Spence his get back. He was one of the ones that gave Bud a shot, man. You know, Sean Porter was the one that first went over there across the street, and Errol Spence let Bud in through the back door. I think Bud should go and get Errol Spence that shot. And, you know, but we heard what Bud said. They got to state that he can't make 147. And as of right now, it appears that he could make it. I mean, maybe Spence wants his titles back or wants to try to undisputed again. I don't know. But whatever the case, we got to see what happens, man. He said that letter Ben sent, Bud don't got communication skills with his handlers. You see, Bomac didn't even know the weight. But Bomac been in jail. And Bomac said when he told us during the QC Bank fight that he just got the text message and, you know, that is on. And none of the details has been ironed out just yet. So we going to have to wait and see. It's not like we getting word from Spence either, bro. Crawford's the only one who else go tell us? What promoter do they got? You know what I'm saying? And Spence ain't out here promoting or saying what's going on. We got to take Crawford's word for it. He said, I'm just waiting on basically, you know, what weight is going to be at. You said, how much do I think they weighed after rehydrate? I think Spence probably blew up to about, I say close to probably 160. And Crawford probably blew up to about probably about 157, 156 or something, bro. Or maybe Spence blew up to 165 or something. And Crawford probably blew up to about 159, 160. I don't know, bro. But those guys, when they rehydrate, they put on quite a bit. Some guys put on a lot more than others. You said he been in need. I think Spence needs a PR person. Because who's to say Crawford what he's telling us is bad information, bro? When he's the horse himself, when he's his own boss. When he's his own boss. Did Errol Spence come out and say anything in rebut to it? Nah. Now, who I do believe needs a PR person is Big Baby Miller. I'm not Big Baby Miller, but Big Baby Anderson. That motherfucker need a PR person. You said Spence was 175 with the lumps after the fight. Yeah, Bud said he currently weighs 180, bro. So yeah, he's 180. It's almost 200 pounds. He said Spence nutritionist wouldn't let him rehydrate that much that fight due to the camp. Man, I ain't trying to believe that. You would want him to rehydrate as much as possible, especially since he's a bigger guy cutting that weight like that. Why would you damn near put a clause on him? Man, his nutritionist failed him. Yeah, I do too, Falcon. How they used to show the fight night tape and then show the fight night weight. Yeah, man, they need to go back to that. To show how much these guys weigh on fight night to see who's weight bullying. Because I've seen Floyd Mayweather over the years, and a lot of those opponents, except for like Ricky Hatton and maybe one other dude, was heavier than him. Marquez was heavier than Floyd, like by 10 pounds and shit, bro. 10 plus pounds and shit like that. Everybody was heavier than Floyd. He was still smoking them dudes. But they don't show the fight night weights no more. They need to get back to that. He said Errol was 170 tonight against Porter. He probably was 170 against Bud, man. Errol Spence fought the same as he always fights. He was just in there with a counterpuncher. A crafty counterpuncher that's strong as shit. Yeah, I'm not feeling Big Baby Anderson either, bro. I feel the same, Damone. He just don't really love boxing, bro. How could you as a fan support a guy who really doesn't really love what he's doing like that? Especially a young guy. He's really young. So his mindset could change. Hopefully it does for the better, because this is a dangerous sport. And you got to take it seriously, man. You got to know how to get the people behind you. And he turned off a lot of people already. He needs a PR person ASAP before he sabotage his career. He ain't going to get no fucking paydays he's looking for. He said Bud was bigger than him with the snack program. Man, get out of here, bro. Well, then maybe Spence need to get on the snack program too then. Because that shit Derek James doing ain't working no more. That 1-2 robot do, that shit ain't working no more, bro. It ain't working no more. The size was not the factor in the fight, B-House. It wasn't no size or no weight. Errol Spence looked like he was going to keep getting up until he couldn't get up no more. It was a huge skill and speed difference, bro. Huge skill and speed difference. Everything Crawford threw, it damn near landed, bro. Errol Spence's defense was whack. His head movement was whack. His feet was all over the place. He said it definitely was the weight. It ain't got nothing to do with the weight, bro. Crawford was weight drained too. Bro. Damone, bro. I've been in Boxing Gems, showed the video. Go check it out, the breakdown. But before I even seen that video, I've been saying that Errol Spence do the same thing. Bro. He always do the same. Bro, it was the same Spence, bro. He was just in there with a guy like Crawford, bro, who has skill, speed, power, and IQ. That's right, PM. Spence didn't complain about no weight. Spence ain't complaining about the weight, bro. He not even complaining now about this rematch at 154 or 47. He ain't complaining. None of this stuff is like Spence at all, bro. Errol Spence been really solid with silence ever since this thing happened, man. Spence was talking a little bit of shit before the fight, and he got to kind of eat his crow and be humble a little bit. But Errol Spence get a lot of respect from me, though. He said Jamal James would have whooped that version of Spence that night. Oh, so here we go. So Spence really wasn't that good then, bro. If we go start doing that, well, Spence really wasn't that good. Because why is there even this version of him? We never even seen this type of version of Crawford ever. Why are we even seeing this type of version of a fighter that's supposed to be great? That was one of the worst performances I ever seen of a caliber of a fight of that magnitude. Literally one of the worst performances I've seen of a fight of that magnitude, bro. But, well, since Crawford did it so good, well, it was just the fact that Spence was just so bad. Yeah, they always say he was fundamentally sound and the fundamentals and the size. I'm like, bro, those fundamentals ain't gonna work like that, dog. Because Crawford knows all that shit. That's basic shit. And at a certain level, you're gonna have to have your own book, not that textbook. You're gonna have to have your own book. Textbook is gonna always be there. That's the first book, but you're gonna have to have your own book at a certain stage. And Errol Spence don't got his own book. He don't got his own book, bro. That shit he was doing was elementary. Elementary for Crawford, bro. Crawford could have beat that dude on his worst night. On his worst night, when he was asleep. He'd have had a strength advantage. He'd have had a speed advantage. He had no advantage. Yeah, Donnie Pruitt, they don't know how to analyze boxing, bro. It was a lot of fandom and man down and strap season. That was real fun and cute, chanting and ranting and all these quotes and stuff. That was fun. Crawford said we didn't have too much of that going on. The man down and strap season and all that. All that stuff was real fun and cute. But what we did know is that this motherfucker was a much better fighter and more serious and disciplined about it. Didn't do anything outside of the ring that was going to distract him. Lived in the gym. Right? What's up, baby Juju? I see you in the building. I hit that like button for your boy, man. He said, Spence is a real to his actions. Post-Bud created a fan with me. Respect. No excuses. A man's man. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Spence. Like personally or nothing like that. Not at all. He took his lumps like a man. And even though it was a really bad performance, probably arguably his worst, he handled it like a G. They make no excuses. And still hasn't made no excuses. And he probably won't. And probably won't. And that's probably why it's going to probably be a hard sell for the people. Because even Spence ain't coming out here just trying to create a narrative to justify a rematch. He can't even really. I think he's a little too honest about it with himself. He said one man grew into the division while one was on his way out. But let me ask you this, B House Promotions. Was that the case before the fight? Because I didn't hear none of y'all saying that before the fight. I've been saying that this dude he cutting that weight for too long and all that. Y'all, I've been saying those was factors going into it, but I don't want to hear no excuses either. Because none of y'all was saying any of this stuff. Y'all was just saying he's too small, he's too chinny, man down, strap season. That's what y'all was saying. Y'all wasn't saying that Spence grew out of the weight class and he was too. No, y'all wasn't saying none of that. Y'all was saying Crawford was too small. He's chinny. He ain't fought nobody. That's what y'all was saying. Y'all wasn't saying nothing about Spence and his shortcomings going into that fight. And whose fault is that, B House? What's up, Marvin Terrell? I see you in the building. Yeah, Bud messing with these dudes hard, bro. He loving it. Yeah, Errol should have been moved up then, dog. But he wanted to, quote unquote, be a weight bully at 147. That's what he wanted to do. He should have been moved up then. That's what real pound for pound greats do anyway. Move up and weight. Yeah, that's right, baby Juju. He looked the best I ever seen him and all this shit. He said we didn't have to say it. Errol Ben saying he can't make. No, he didn't say that. He said he could make the weight. He said it's hard though. He was underprepared. Derrick James honestly has well, at this point at his age and all he's been through, I don't think that there's too much he can really do to close the skill gap. But Derrick James moving forward himself gonna have to do something else. Ain't been a good year for Derrick James. And we go see how Jamel looks. If he got Jamel prepared for Canelo. Yeah, he just ran to a Super Saiyan called Budku. That's all he ran into, bro. Spence wasn't prepared for that in no kind of capacity. He didn't even fuck the right opponents going into that fight to really prepare him for that. And that's something I also been saying. People don't look at stuff like that. Did Spence fight enough guys to prepare him for a style and a guy like Terence? No, he didn't, bro. He fought a lot of dudes that was standing in front of him, a lot of dudes that couldn't punch, a lot of dudes that was smaller men coming up from smaller weight classes and shit. And in a lot of people's eyes, it made Spence look like a pretender, especially when we saw him in there with an elite fighter like Terence Crawford. It looked like he was a sham. Boy, it made Spence look like he was a sham, bro. You said Mel about to bring him home? I don't think so, man. Mel got too much respect for Canelo, in my opinion, bro. I don't know, man. We're going to see. Mel got too much respect for me, bro. It's hard for me to say. I think Canelo's definitely slipping, but Jamel got a lot of too much respect for him, dog. He might be up in there pity patting and pulling punches and shit, dog. Because they get pampered and babied, Falcon. They get fed these tailor-made matchups and stuff like that. And they get too comfortable, man. They make excuses when they don't have the user advantages. This is why Tank Davis is always complaining about he's a bigger fighter and all this shit and all that. Man, get your ass in the ring and fight this kid, bro. Putting rehydrations and stipulations on Ryan Garcia, a guy who ain't even fought forward. Man, get out of here, man. I'm still mad at Tank about that shit. I probably ain't gonna never let that go. I thought that was some super weak ass shit. Because I feel like he could beat Ryan Garcia without that. Just putting handicap on fighters and shit, handicap in boxing. It's almost like some rigged ass WWF shit back in the day when the I forgot what they used to call those guys, but the superstar wrestler going up against a totally no-name guy you never heard of, seen. They used to do it really early back in the day in WWF days. That's what the fuck what's the name's been doing, bro. Nah, Jamel ain't saying none of that sentiment talk, none of that stuff, bro. He ain't talking no shit, doing nothing. He ain't doing no selling in the fight. Man, he ain't no draw, no shit like that, man. They was really trying to high side on Bud, too. Yeah, jobbers. That's what they call, right? The jobbers. The rest, that's what he was doing, bro. Fighting jobbers and shit. Just beating up on guys. Yeah, Tank fighting jobbers. There we go. That's what it's called. Yeah, doing squish matches. Yeah. Y'all, my wrestling guys know what I'm talking about, man. I love wrestling. But, yeah, fighting jobbers and shit, man. Tank Davis, bro, I'm still mad at him. Because he's too good to be doing what he's doing. I think he's too good. Anyway, I think he's good. I think Tank is good. I don't know. He got a lot of talent. But when you putting hydration clauses on Barrios and Ryan Garcia and, I question it, bro. I question it. Squish match Davis, man. We go see what Tank. I don't know, man. It's annoying with Tank. I'm annoyed as hell. Yeah, it's hard for all them dudes to drop that weight. Yeah, man. All of them struggle to make weight, bro. You got to think these are 30-something-year-old men trying to cut down to 147 fucking pounds, bro. Me personally, I can even imagine getting that low. I can even imagine getting to 160. Actually, I can even imagine getting to 170. Let alone a 147. They damn have to take a leg or two off. You said Fake Davis better fight somebody. He ain't gonna fight nobody but Pitbull. And I'm glad you brought that up, because real quick, I don't know how true this is. These guys be really making up, and people really entertain these type of things. I haven't seen Pitbull say this, but if he did, it's all cap. But he says here, he didn't. He talking about Shakur. He says he didn't want to take the long road. He wanted to take a shortcut. He didn't want to work like I did. He wanted to use my name to sell a fight. I'm nobody's stepping stool. Earn a fight with me, and I'll give you a fight. And this is alleged what Pitbull said to Shakur. I'm not sure if this is true, but boxing fans entertain these type of articles from these guys on social media platforms. I'm not sure how true it is, but if Pitbull did say this shit, he's full of shit. Because now he want to come out and talk shit after Shakur got a fight with Edwin De Los Santos. I can't wait till Tank Davis knocks this dude out. Thank you, Reggie Singleton. Real fighters take them how they come. No rehydrations, no stipulations, bro. Tank Davis, man. He's, to be honest with you, man, people say Spence is manufactured. Nah, Tank Davis is looking manufactured. Way even more so. Even more so. Is Errol Spence manufactured? That's debatable. But Tank Davis definitely looks like he's manufactured. Why? Because he ain't fought no black fighters. He probably did fight one really, really early in his career, but it's so early it don't even count. He's been fighting jobbers since. Guys he's supposed to beat. Guys he's supposed to look good against, man. You can't take that shit seriously, man. Tank Davis got to do something. He got to do something. Yeah, you said he had to weight drain Ryan because he didn't want to start. Yeah, of course. Of course. And I hate to even Tank Davis, man. You said AJ was manufactured. Yeah, he was. And that's why he's struggling now, bro. They moved him too fast. Eddie moved AJ too fast. AJ should have still really been building. And now he's still trying to figure it out. At 30-something years old and shit, you know. Manufactured. Put him in there with certain dudes. You know. Maybe there was a lot of name dudes, but I don't know, man. You gotta sometimes it's best to fight some of those no-name guys that's a puncher, that's undefeated, that did his thing, but maybe not got a name, man. Those type of dudes can prepare you for this is why Crawford is so well prepared and so well seasoned. Because he fought a lot of different guys, a lot of different styles, a lot of different guys over the years. A lot of different styles. So when you got in there with the big fights, oh man, I've seen all this shit before already. But with Errol Spence, he didn't fight. He fought a lot of the same type of dudes, minus like Sean Porter. And we saw what happened when he got in there with a guy like Crawford. He looked at vastly underprepared. Vastly, he never been in there with too many counterpunchers. PBC didn't move him in a way to where we was also building him and we're trying to develop his skills and everything. So when he get in there with a guy like Crawford, he'll be prepared to the best of his abilities. Nah, bro, they didn't do that. They moved him as a cash cow, had him in there with certain dudes, light punchers and shit, you know. And he got in there with a guy that's punching for real. It looked like he ran through and got hit by a truck or something, bro. And guess a smaller guy, not to mention. You said he lost to Porter. Yeah, arguably. It was a split decision. And manufactured fighters all struggle. Yeah, they do all struggle when they step up, bro. That's just how it goes. That's how it goes. Crawford he's been very well prepared. Top rank, if they do anything, they put you in there with a lot of guys to really groom you. To really groom you. You say, I respect Devin for taking risks. Yeah, Devin doing his thing, bro. Devin fighting pro grade and shit. You know, guys usually don't really go towards pro grade. He going right for him, though. You got to respect it. Even though he ain't fighting Shakur. And I think that's the thing to where, you know what, I'm going to save him for later. You know what I'm saying? I think that's what that is. But for him to go after pro grade, man, I mean, and he ain't really got to. Hey, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about Dev. That's the little homie, man. I do think he should have stood his ground with Shakur and, you know, stuff like that. But Devin doing his thing, man, for sure. He's doing his thing. You said Boots on the same path. What, being a manufacturer? Well, Boots is having a hard time getting people in the ring for the most part, bro. Um, I think if Boots was with Top Rank, I think even though he was having hard, I think wow, they ain't got nobody at 147 for Top Rank though. See, Crawford had a lot of guys to fight to really, you know, he fought a lot of solid dudes. Boots Ennis, it's hard to say, man. You know, Crawford fought a lot of undefeated fighters, a lot of former Olympians. You know, when you look at these guys' resumes for real, a lot of undefeated fighters, a lot of Olympians, stuff like that, bro. But when you look at Boots, you know, how many undefeated fighters did he beat? Guys that don't know how to lose. Yeah, Progress is really dangerous for Haney, man. That's a good fight, man. I don't know, man. I like Progress a lot. He's one of my favorite fighters. It's hard to say, man. You know, is Progress really on the decline, or he just got caught slipping by Zarilla, who was a bigger guy and was probably a bad stylistic matchup for him, who could punch. Had Progress didn't look too good in that fight, man. He didn't. He didn't. Progress may really show up for Devin, though. He may show up for Devin, show up and show out for Devin for sure. This is a big fight for Regis. But yeah, you guys, I've been here for a while, man. Much love to all you guys for stopping in, man. Terence Bud Crawford out here letting everybody know he's a Hall of Famer. Errol Spence isn't. Terence Bud Crawford is out here letting his critics know how easily he beat Errol Spence and that you was talking shit about the guys that I beat. The mean machines, the Gamboas, the Benavidez's, all those guys did better than your favorite fighter. Like, subscribe, holla at your boy. Peace out.